Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Yay. Okay.
Okay, good. Excellent.
This is
No longer hearing
better
double.
now.
Much better.
Great
So
stuff.
with regards to the writing rooms, it was obviously spurred on by our writers club that we have in Hermanus.
Mm.
And honestly, having the writers club has really helped me grow as a writer and actually open up my whole mindset with regards to things I would never have tried, to be fair. I mean, I was pushed on a few subjects and I was like, oh damn, how am I going to do this? But it really helped. So the idea of having the writers' rooms online is a great way for people to connect and not have to worry about, firstly, petrol to get somewhere, because it's so expensive now, right? Also, you might have kids and then you've got to find a babysitter or you've got to do something like that. And then it's the expense of having to buy a drink, having to get some food while you're at some place. So having this online space helps all of that. And it really starts to make it available for people. Hence why this was started.
Definitely.
So I'm so glad you ladies were on board. Michelle is obviously not here because I'm filling in for Michelle because she is the chapter head for Joburg. Christine is known as the chapter head for Cape and Western Cape because I wanted somebody else to do it apart from me. So I'm like, please do this because I just don't have the time. And she's really good at running these things as well. So in that sense, she was the perfect candidate for it. And then we have beautiful Natasha running RKZN. So ladies, tell me why you wanted to be part of this.
Do you want to go first, Natasha, or must I jump right in?
Sure. I'll go first. Well, I think the concept is very alluring, if that makes sense, because having writers in the SIA space already showed us that there's a big need for community, for writers to connect and to feel less lonely and to explore and to learn and all of those things. And to have this opportunity to help members even more outside of that, whether you even want to publish a book or not, was quite an exciting initiative to be a part of. So that's why I wanted to be a chapter head.
Fabulous. And we're so glad you are.
Yeah, look, that's amazing. I mean, the same kind of concept as well. Obviously, I am still running the local Hermanus one, and it is such a beautiful community. Honestly, when you have supportive and understanding and helpful people that aren't there to just drag you down, it is so beautiful to be a part of and to be able to witness it. And like I said in the group the other day, it is beautiful and amazing to witness a story, a novel begin from something that you would never expect to begin. I mean, we've got 3 new novels started because of prompts from these stories.
Amazing.
So it's just so exciting and so beautiful to witness. So, I mean, why not do it online as well now for the rest of the world to experience that? So, yeah, that's why I'm here.
Exactly. And as we said, it starts with you not having to be a member of SIA. This is for everyone who loves to write. It is a free space. It is a space to uplift, to nurture, and to grow within a writer's kind of like club. Like our readers have readers' book clubs, right? So why can't we have writers' clubs? Because it is a lonely space, as we know. And if you're the type of person who just writes one certain genre as well, this also gives you the way to kind of step out of yourself a little bit. Like, I nearly died when this lovely woman turned around and I wanted to cringe when she gave me the prompt and then said, oh, you need to do it in this style. And I'm like, oh, no. But it was the best thing I did.
Yeah, it was stunning, honestly. It was beautiful, and now it's blossomed into something even bigger now. So, I mean, it starts with the little things. I mean, with me, when I know how, like I say, I was made to, it's funny, I gave the prompt and the direction, but I was made to write a thriller. and I don't write thriller, and I'm an anxious little nervous bug, and now I'm co-writing a thriller novel, so that's fun. Yeah, it opens up
It's
so
amazing.
many doors.
Exactly that. And I mean, I think, like in anything that we do as people, as humans, we can kind of get stuck in a box, right? No matter what we do. If we get used to certain things, and this is what we like, we tend to not go outside of that box. So having the writing rooms actually helps you explore different aspects of something you would never normally try, but it's also within a safe space, and it's in a space where it's led with community forward kindness and giving feedback in a sense of not pulling somebody down. It's encouragement. It is, I mean, within our book area that we have at my place every month, we have seen people that are poets now starting to actually do stories,
Yeah,
and they don't
praise.
do that. They don't
Yeah.
do it. Do you know what I mean?
Awesome.
And it's amazing. So you can get outside of your normal and actually find something that actually you might be even better at than what you originally thought you were.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you get the support to actually help you go in that direction. I mean, other places, it's just constant criticism, whether it's constructive or not. I mean, you don't need that all the time. You need someone to be like, yes, you can get better at this. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And I think that's what we definitely need in this community.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at any person who writes, from the day they started until, say like me, I started over a decade or so ago. My writing now is completely different to what it was then. And that is because you are constantly growing and evolving. And having these writers' rooms gives that help to help you grow and to be part of something that is just for us, whether you're published or not. So, tell me something, Natasha. What do you think that we could help writers, whether it's journaling or poetry? What do you think the writing room will do for them? Don't think she can hear me. Natasha, are you there? Having signal issues.
Oh, good. It just looks like she's staring at the camera like, okay.
I know, it's like, am I saying something wrong? So, have you got any questions that you want to answer, Christine? Do you want anything you want to tell people about it?
I think the main thing about the writing rooms is I want it to be a safe space for people, and I want everyone to be able to like be open. Okay, so this is what I want out of this club, and we want to obviously help you get to that goal. That's the whole point, which is why I think
Yeah,
one of the main questions is we ask, what is your goal for the year? Like, what is your goal? What do you want?
yeah,
And that way, not only can you be held accountable, so that when we are in the meetings, you're like, okay, so how's it going? Where are you on this? You are also inspired and pushed to reach that goal in a positive way, obviously not a mean
yeah.
way.
Not berated. You did not
No,
do this week.
it's a,
And also,
so
sorry.
you don't, like I was saying, you don't have to push yourself to the point of, you know, uh, burnout. But it is nice to have someone there checking up on you, saying like, okay, did you do anything this week for it? No, I didn't. That's okay. Is there a reason why? It's just to
Yeah.
help you and be like, okay, well, obviously everyone has breaks and everyone needs a break, so don't be too hard on yourself, kind of situation.
Definitely, it's building a community, and also what I found with doing these short story prompts, it definitely helps you focus. It helps you to hone in on exactly the messages that you want to say on things. But also at the same time, you don't have to do the prompt that month if you don't want to. It's down to you. Your life might be pretty hectic and you haven't got time that month, and that's okay as well. You don't have to do it because that's been put up for the month. It doesn't have to be. It's all about giving this space so that you can breathe, that you can grow as a writer, no matter what level you are, because we're always growing, right? No matter if you have published 100 books or you don't ever want to publish, maybe you just want to write stories for your children and your grandkids, and all of this stuff, and they're all valid. You're still an author if you are writing. Do you know what I mean? Just because you haven't published, some people don't want to publish, but they still want to write. And this is what the Writing Rooms is about. It's not about published versus non-published. It is about just writers coming together and actually enjoying and having fun and understanding that it's okay to have a good day. It's okay to have a bad day. You don't have to write 2,000 words a day. You don't have to write 2,000 words a month even. It's just about being seen, I think. When you are seen, things can really improve for you in all aspects of your life, And as we know, as writers, a lot of us have got imposter syndrome, no matter what level you are. I have seen it time and time again when we do our mental health check-ins. And it is a theme that runs throughout all the authors that I have met. So having these little spaces that kind of lift you up is really important.
Yeah. I mean, Blue is a Red also said that it's nice to have someone to hold you accountable if you set a goal and they're checking in on you. And I mean, Karis as well also said here, a safe space for people who love to write is really lovely. I mean, she says sticking to her goal has been hard. Imposter thoughts cross her mind too often. And it's very common amongst authors, and it helps to know that we aren't the only ones.
Definitely. I mean, I must say that before the Writers' Room started, I found it really beneficial, obviously having our monthly club that we do in person, but also having, we have some word wars things that happen. And that really holds me accountable to, especially if I am finishing, I want to get a certain space or amount of wording done within a certain time frame. I found it really helped me. So the Writing Rooms is kind of going to be similar for me in that sense, where I can actually get a lot of joy from it because I'm writing these little short stories and I'm not doing my normal novellas or novels of dark fantasy and that. This is like my, just have fun, you know what I mean? It's a fun thing that I can do and not have to worry about, but it doesn't fit in with my storyline. Do you know what I mean?
The intrusive thoughts idea is like, you get so many ideas. You're like, oh, this would be cool, but it's not going to fit in the story. I still want to write it though, but it's not going to fit within my like literal plotting, your 3-act structure, because it just throws it out the window then.
100%. And I mean, I can't do the short stories, obviously, for Sire, because I'm not allowed because I'm the co-founder.
You're biased.
Exactly. So it's like, not going to happen. So to have this on top of that is really great because I can just be Angela and write whatever the prompt comes up with that month and just have some fun with it. No pressure, no thinking, oh my God, this is going to have to get reviews. And it's just having fun.
Yeah. I mean, Kara says, this is why we sit with so many work in progresses.
Oh my God, so many.
Have you seen my list? Oh my gosh. It is like, I did a video on the ones, like of just all the work in progresses popping up. And it's like, oh, when am I ever going to finish them? Like, goodness.
But you know what? And that's a great thing about WIPs is, so Blood and Salt is part of a WIP that I wrote many years ago. So, all these things come back at the right time for the right story, you know what I mean? So having these like things that you've got already, like you've got the core, you've got everything that you want, but it just doesn't fit with you at that point in time. And then it's like, this is the right time for it, So the WIPs are great little platforms that we can go to as we grow as writers. to go back to, because it's like, okay, this is a great storyline, but I didn't know where to take it at that point in my journey. But now I
Exactly.
do. And this is what
Exactly.
the writers' rooms also helps with, because having these prompts and this nurturing guidance and friendship that's going to come from it, it also encourages you to move forward. Because a lot of us will stop our whips and stuff because it's like, oh, I don't really want to go there today. It's just not fair, So I think these are such important tools that we have. And for writers, we need to have these spaces that we can be heard. Because, yes, we have these platforms. We have this. We have the other ones that we don't say names about on this platform. But that's also led with public readers, people that aren't part of your writing space. So to be able to have it in an enclosed space where you can actually just flourish, I think is very beneficial.
Yeah, I agree. And if anyone's feeling nervous or unsure about their work, you know that there is a possibility of doing it anonymously, because I think we do share it on the Facebook group with your permission, and
Yeah.
you can have it as an anonymous where people can give their comments and everything. So there's that very open, like, okay, I'm not ready to show my name or my face, but just have a look and let me know what you think kind of situation as well available for people, which I think is
Yeah.
very nice.
It's definitely a great thing to have. And plus, you can also have it where you put your work there, but you might not want the feedback, which is also fun because it is your journey, and you might not be ready for feedback this month, but as you get used to people within the groups, you might be open to it. Do you know what I mean? As the months move forward, because it is a hard thing to share your work with people. Especially as we know, using one prompt, we have many stories that come out of these. We've seen it done, and we've seen it within the SIRE competitions and everything else. It is like from one end of the spectrum to the other. It's crazy. So when we have this, sometimes we feel that, oh, my story's not good enough because Natasha's is going to be all about this, and I'm going to be like, I can't write about that. It comes
Honestly,
with building trust with each other.
I get that. I mean, we have the running joke when we're reading out ours. It's like, oh, how do we follow that? And then it's like they have the same kind of response. Like, how do we follow yours? And then how do we follow yours? Everyone's writing is so different that it can't be really like, oh, this is amazing writing. Everyone's writing is amazing. That's the thing, because it comes from you, it comes from your own like creativity. I mean, I think we've had like I think 3 moments where we were just sobbing because someone's writing hits us there.
I know.
We've had
We
moments
did.
where we're laughing because it's so funny. And then we have moments where we're like, oh my gosh, like the twists. Oh, when the twists come up, we're just sitting there like, oh. And then all the emotions that you feel from people's writings is amazing, and everyone will elicit something from everyone's writing will elicit something from it, and that's why it's amazing. Is because it's unique. So honestly, like you will always be able to like everyone's gonna feel how do I follow that? So I wouldn't don't feel too nervous because trust me, I shake when I was reading mine out the last time.
I mean, I don't read mine out. I get Des to read mine out, or you, because I kind of freeze when it comes to reading out loud. I just kind of get tongue twisted, and it's ridiculous. But I always say, oh, just read mine first, because then it's over and done with. I don't have to sit and wait. It's like, just do it. Just take the Band-Aid off. You know what I mean? It's like, go.
Yeah.
I yes, like the first Kara step is always daunting.
Yeah. I like what Kara said here, that we all have our own voice, just have to take the first step to show that what we can do. Exactly.
Yes.
Each voice is so unique. It is beautiful. And, yeah.
And we all have different, the way we've grown up. We're all different to how we get taught how to live, and, what jobs that we've encountered. Have we traveled? Have we, we have so many things that make us all stand out from each other. And that's a beautiful thing, because you all bring a different aspect of your life within the writing. And for me, that I mean, our last session, I think we were all in tears at one stage, because the one was all about grief, and it honed in with people who have lost people, and you just felt this like, oh, and that's the power of words.
Yes.
And this is what we want to try with the writing rooms, is to be able to give people the voice that maybe they're holding back because they don't know who to share it with.
Exactly. I think obviously the very first session is going to be the most hardest for everyone. So
Yes.
I definitely do have a suggestion is when we do start it, if no one wants to volunteer, we all just jump in and be like, cool, we're reading mine first, let's go.
100%. You know, listen, this is also going to be a fun space as well. It's going to be a space where you can laugh, you can grow, you can, you know, just find yourself maybe. You know, because that's what writing did for me. It helped me find myself. It helped me heal from traumas, and it's evolved into so much more. And I never thought that I would publish. Never in a million years did I think I'd publish. And this could be the same for anybody who comes into the writing room. You don't have to have this idea that, oh, I've got to be thinking about publishing. Not at all. You know, it's a space for creativity, to just explore what's happening in your head on paper from a prompt or from images that might be put out, or, you know, it's just finding you.
Yes.
Exactly. So anyone can join, whether they've written seriously or not. Absolutely. So if you've written 2 sentences because you had a story idea, great. Come join. If you've written nothing and only have thought about it in your head, created these elaborate stories in your head, absolutely join, because maybe one day you'll be able to put it down on paper. So please, like, everyone is welcome to join who enjoys writing or stories or creating. So those are all welcome to join.
I mean, obviously there is an age thing. You have to be of legal age, because when it comes to children, there's just way too much that has to go with protection and everything else. So unfortunately, children can't be part of the writing rooms. But if you wanted to get your children involved at home, we'll most probably put out some children's writing prompts every month, so they can also be part of it, but with the care of their parents, not as the writing rooms.
Exactly.
Because I believe that getting your children involved also, just you and your child, it will be very beneficial as well. It'll help nurture them and give them a voice maybe as well with stories.
Yes.
Yeah. And we meet once a month.
Yes.
So you want to elaborate?
Yes. So everyone has KZN, Joburg, and Western Cape. We all have different dates, obviously because it's an online thing, and to be honest, we can't afford to have 3 different accounts to make it, because it's going to be like an hour to 2 hour session. So, you know, so having them on different days is the best way. And also every 3 months, every single person from all chapters will be under one meeting, which will be really awesome. So everybody can kind of get together and, you know, really make a space for South Africa, I think will be nice. With regards to the actual dates, when you apply, they will be given to you on the WhatsApp channel. We are starting mid-month, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the Western Cape one is the 17th at 10 a.m. Let me go scroll back and try and remember when.
So the Gauteng ones is on the 14th of May. I think it's at 7 p.m. And then the KZN will be on the 16th at 3 p.m.
And then the Western Cape on the 17th at 10 a.m.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So it's a really nice one because they're like mid-month, and you know, mid-month you can get a bit like, ugh, you know, I'm a bit like stuck in a rut, you know, as well. So it kind of breaks it up a bit, something to look forward to, not just the end of the month where people get paid. Middle month where you're actually meeting like-minded people for free, talking about writing and writing things and having fun. And that's what it's about, is creating a positive community within our writing space within South Africa. Because as we've seen on social media, it can be a bit hit and miss with regards to being nice. So if we can create this space which is led with kindness and positive feedback, and I think it might make a nice, beautiful ripple effect throughout the country for everybody.
Yeah, that would be beautiful because I mean, Flip, you're gonna get horrible people everywhere, unfortunately, and
100%.
it's on the groups. Look, I'm a part of a lot of writers groups, and it is a very harsh space. So finding a space that's not harsh and is there to like uplift you and keep you going is very important, especially as a writer who goes through imposter syndrome, who has anxiety about sharing their work. When you need a space that is just comforting and calming to allow you to express your creativity through, like the support with the support. Because when you are anxious, when you are stressed, there's no creative juices flowing. It's very like, oh, I'm not in the mood to do this. Or you get that thought in your head, but this person said I wasn't good. Why should I even bother? You need a space that tells you, it's fine, keep going. You're doing great.
I mean, as I said, the reason I started writing was because of my health issues. And being bedbound for many, many years, and you become like a bit of a prisoner in your own home, my community was online. My space to heal was through writing. So if I can provide this for other people who might be medically not well, who might have mental health struggles, they could be someone going through extreme health issues. Writing is a really great place to get that noise out of your head. And this is also why I wanted the writers' rooms, because I've seen so many people that are in situations where they think they've got nowhere to turn, whether it's with health, mental health, financial, whatever. But being able to turn those thoughts into words on a paper, into something that you can control. You know what I mean? Like if you're leading from trauma, you've got the space to actually control that trauma on the page. Do you know what I mean? And I found it very helpful. And it was really, it made me feel like I was actually doing something for myself. So for me, it's a big thing.
Yeah. I love what Blue's Not Ready said here. I always thought to myself, there's no such thing as a terrible writer, only a reader with a personal opinion. Personal opinion.
And that's the thing with writing, isn't it? How you read something also depends on your mood that you read it in.
Yes.
Like if you're in a bad mood and you read a text message, and you could totally take it the wrong way. Do you know what I'm saying?
It reminds me of the Key and Peele sketch where he's like, okay, doesn't matter. And he's like, okay, doesn't matter. And the dude's like, whatever you want. Like super chill. He's like, whatever you want. And he's taking it so personally. But he's like, okay.
So this is the thing, isn't it? Words have power. So if you are someone who feels like they've got all this noise in their head, this is a way for you to kind of just settle that noise a bit and find ways to turn it into something beautiful, raw, fantasy, sci-fi, women's fiction, romantasy, or, the whole field is there for you to play with. But I'll never write romance, just saying it.
Yes, we know. There's different romance. There's the light and fluffy romance, and then there's the dark and gritty romance. But what will be happening during a typical writing room session? So obviously,
leaving that to you to answer.
So obviously what we'll do is you first come in, you will greet everyone, just a quick chat, how's everyone doing? And then obviously we'll jump right in with the prompts. So I think we'll choose a prompt, Nana, as well for this month. You are welcome to, read your prompt out, or you can keep it for later and send it to us for us to upload as an anonymous. And then after you've read your prompt, everyone can give their feedback, say what they like, and just be like, oh, I really liked how you did this. And yeah, and then afterwards we can just have a chat and discuss the theme and see how the next prompt is going to be. I think we're going to be pre-selecting all of them so that
Yeah.
it kind of goes
Because
across
it's online, yeah, it'll be much easier.
So we'll be choosing them across the 3 chapters. So all 3 chapters will have the same prompt every month. That's why we can't really choose them at the end, because it's 3 different days for when everyone's doing them. So we will send them through on the WhatsApp groups. And then, yeah, it's 500 words. You are not obligated to write the 500 words. You can still come, listen to everyone's stories, get a little inspiration, have a little bit of a chat, but you do not have to write it. It's nice, it's fun to write, but there's no like pressure, like, oh, you didn't do your homework, I'm gonna detention kind of situation. So yeah, feel free to join, obviously your chapters, and just sit and listen to the stories, give your feedback. And yeah, I mean, after that, we have our chats, we say our goodbyes, and then we meet up for the next one.
Yeah. And I mean, also, if you're a poet, I mean, we don't expect you to do 500 words.
Oh yeah,
Just
obviously.
saying.
Or the haiku, if you want to do a haiku, which is fine, do a haiku.
Yeah,
We've had
exactly.
that. Yeah, we've had
Yeah.
that where they're like 100 words, and not even. Haikus were like the 3-4 lines,
Yeah.
and yeah, you don't have to do 500 words. It's just we cap it at around 500, because otherwise we're going to spend the whole whole session listening to one person read out their full chapter novel there. So it's capped at 500. It can be 10 words if you really wanted it to be. So yes.
Yeah. Just think of this as something to have fun with. Do not take it to the point of serious, like I have to do X, Y, and Z. That's not the reason for this. The reason for this is to unite as a community, to actually inspire each other, and just have a bit of fun with our writing. Because sometimes when it is like your career, you forget about the fun of it sometimes as well.
Yes.
So, and the same with people that are doing it to get out of their head due to circumstances. This is also a way to just get part of like-minded people and actually enjoy the process as well, not just from a trauma-based writing. So I think this is going to be a really exciting time for the writing room chapters. And listen, you've got nothing to lose. It's free. If you don't like it, you don't have to come back. Plain and simple. There's no like, you've got to sign your life away and everything else. This is just
You do have to sign your life away. What are you talking about? Don't. There's a little T's and C's right at the bottom. I give my soul and my life to you.
I will bow down. But yeah, it's exciting times. I think the fact that we're opening it today, it gives people a few weeks to really get to know each other as well. Yes. To build up that rapport and feel a bit more comfortable when we actually do meet online.
Exactly, yeah.
And also online, you do not have to have your face showing if you don't want to as well.
But I really want to see all your beautiful faces. If you don't want to, it's fine, but your voices will do 10 times better. I'll listen to audiobooks of just you speaking. Makes my day.
Yeah, so any questions, just reach out. Reach out to one of us. You'll most probably see it all. It's also in the Sire bio. If you want to sign up, just go into our link tree. It's in there. And yes, we look forward to getting to know everybody who join.
This month's theme is
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger. Ooh.
Yeah. Sorry, Brian. My brain just totally changed the words around.
I heard. I was like, I'm just gonna glaze past
Yeah,
that and pretend we're just all deaf here and we misheard the word.
yeah, no, yeah, brain fog is a bit rife today. Yes, doppelganger.
Yes. So this month's theme is doppelganger.
Yeah.
I think if you want to join, obviously you can either email us, message us, DM us, go to it's indieauthors.co.za/writing the writing rooms. Sign up there, fill in the forms, and yeah, then we can get you on the WhatsApp group and yeah, can start writing, start interacting with other writers and communicating.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it's about. It's all about communication and just having a bit of fun together.
Exactly.
So,
So, yeah,
any
it's free.
other
Join,
points you
please.
want to make? Yeah, please join.
We want you. We want you to join.
Join us now. Your soul will be saved.
One of us. One of us.
Awesome. Well, yes, if anyone's got any questions, if they're not sure, reach out to one of us and we will definitely answer the questions.
Yeah.
Ooh, yay, Karis. Awesome. We definitely need more people, especially in the Western Cape and
Yeah, you think
KZN.
there'd be more?
I think
I mean-
more with me, yeah. I'm sitting with 3 and I'm very excited about them, but please come and join me. I'm just human. I'm a weird human, but I'm human.
I think
I'll be nice.
I think we're all a little bit weird, Zasha. Just a little bit.
I think
Otherwise
if
you
you're a
wouldn't be-
writer, you have to be. You can't be
Yeah,
a
you
writer if
literally
you're not a little bit weird.
hallucinate. You hallucinate worlds. You
Exactly.
are very
Yes.
weird. Yeah.
I woke up dreaming about a scenario, and then I was in the shower, and I'm like, that's it, that's the next one. Oh my God, I have to write it down. I'm like, oh, Jesus. I'm like messaging Michelle before she leaves for a holiday. I'm like, this came to me, no. And she's like, oh, cool. I'm like, I keep on dreaming about these scenarios, and I've just, there's so many. No, don't leave. They start talking to me. It's like, why haven't you written me down yet?
Exactly. Or you're like half asleep, falling asleep, and you're like, gotta write this down before I forget it. Because you forget it. You do.
I
I had
voice
a
note into my phone at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Me too.
Oh, fun.
Oh,
The life of an author, right?
Exactly.
gotta love it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, my friends, thank you very much. And
Thanks, everyone.
remember, come and join us. We're looking forward to meeting you all.
Yes, and I promise you we'll be very nice. We don't bite.
Yeah.
Definitely not. You girls are really, really kind. All right, then. Have a great
thanks,
afternoon.
everyone.
Thank you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.